Dude, that's a big one. That's a big one. Stay out of there. Caught us a full-size keeper bass. They're on the wacky shot. God, guys. That might be a big bass. The 2-inch bellows gill tiny chatter combo. Guys, that is a big fish. Just a little stick bait clinging on to the top of his mouth right there. Fish, guys. Got something on the wacky wacky drop shot. It's a creek bass. That's so cool. Awesome, guys. We got the last morning of an insane warm front down here in Texas. I'm gonna take full advantage by getting in a creek, guys. We're gonna stick to the creeks. We're gonna see if we can catch a bunch of these little green guys this morning. Maybe even run into a decent one. Guys, and I brought 2 rods with me. 2 Arc Gravity and Dobbin Sierra combos. My 701C, which is what I'm throwing that wacky style drop shot on, and my 740C with a little 2-inch bellows gill tiny chatter combo, 1/16 ounce tiny chatterbait that I made myself. So y'all, I have a little crappie colored Moondog mini stick wacky rigged on that little drop shot, 3/64 ounce tungsten, and a clear cold creek. Got one, guys. Awesome. Another creek bass. So I went back up that way, and as I was casting, I was seeing a ton of them exiting stage left this way, and this is like the deep pool right through here, so I figured I'd be able to at least get one more. But I caught, man, creek fish are honestly smarter than you think, guys, because you catch one in a pool and it just kind of sets the alarm off and they run away from that area, and then once they know you're there, a lot of times you're not going to be able to get them to bite again. But this guy wanted the wacky shot, wanted that little stick bait. There's that pretty little fella with a close-up. Let him go. Yeah, but there it is, just throwing a small twist into a classic presentation. That is a tiny Moondog BFS mini stick though, and it's got a lot of really good flutter to it, and it floats. So God, guys, that might be a big bass. On the chatter. Nice one, man. Awesome. He's not big, but when they hit on 5-pound line and a 1/16 ounce tungsten head, that's the glory of it. It makes them feel really big. On the bellows gill. He's bigger than the first two anyway. Just hopping it on the bottom. This is actually pretty dang deep through here, guys. I mean, I'm talking like up to here on my rod, so at least like 6 feet deep, and good clarity, pretty good current. What you don't want, stagnant, muddy water that's shallow. So we've got a good combo going this morning, hopefully. First bass of the morning that fell victim to the 2-inch bellows gill tiny chatter combo. 1/16 ounce spin jig there with the 2-inch G-crack bellows gill. He thumped the crap out of it too. Let's let him go. Stick him with this. And then he's getting the drop shot. Oh, you little, it kind of feels like gotta be a big panfish, honestly. Alright guys, so the last 3 casts, I've gotten smacked on the little bellows gill. They just won't get the hook. So I'm gonna see if that drop shot hook will stick to them. If they'll eat again, I'm willing to bet that I will be able to stick them. Let's try. Yep, it did stick that time. That's why they're just little bitty suckers. Just a little bitty sucker on the drop shot. That's why you didn't stick to the jig. It's like a little 12-inch creek bass there, guys. Still gorgeous though. Love catching fish in creeks, man. Got one, guys. See better? Not bad. Another creek bass. Loving that wacky shot. Right through the nose. I don't want to bend my hook out, so I'm gonna pliers that one. There we go. There's a lot of them. Hopefully gonna be by this bridge. There's two. Adios, man. Got him. There's three, guys. They must be all over that little laydown right there. He's a little bit bigger. Not much, but a little. He's probably 12 to 13 incher. Not bad. Fun for a creek, that's for sure, guys. The wacky shot, baby. That little worm is super buoyant too. And it just twitches around down there. Looks like money. Got another one. Oh, airmailed him. That one was tiny. Dang it. Guys, might be a nice one. Dude, that's a big one. That's a big one. Stay out of there. That's a big one. That's a big one. Stay out of that lay down. Stay out of there. Holy crap. God. Dang. Thank you. Yeah. Big bass fish.
What are you using for your bait?
Just a little plastic worm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
That was, I didn't really expect that.
By the wood pile edge?
Yeah. 17.5 on the ruler, guys. Out of a freaking creek. So cool. Caught us a full-size keeper bass. They're on the wacky shot. Look at that one. This one's been more than patient. We better let her go. I've kept her in the water though, so. There she goes. Yeah, and I was just tempted to say, like, if I'm gonna catch a big one, it'll probably be on the jig. But I stand corrected. I caught a nice one on the wacky shot. Guys, I was wondering why this stretch of the creek is not so clear, but mud bottom, and I'm seeing a ton of carp scurrying around in here. So they're your culprits right there. Softer bottom, and there are big carp through this area, so definitely not near as clean as where we are actually catching fish. I might have to just keep paddling until we find another patch of clear water. I really don't have much confidence in the dirty stuff. Got one, guys. Yeah, by the bluff on the tiny chatter. There we go, boys. First bite we've had in a while. Came out and slurped that little 2-inch bellows gill on that bladed spin jig. A lot of fun to throw there, guys. Super small presentation that still has some beef to it, some wit. Another pretty creek bass, even though this water is not clear through. Looks like we're also coming up on what looks to be Trash Mountain right here before a spillway. We'll see how steep it is. I might have to get out and go around. Creek looks pretty good below there from what I can see right here. There might even be a bass or two hanging out in front of this trash mat. That'd be something that I have seen before. I will say, guys, we are in the city, so the water's clear in spots, but it is definitely not clean in terms of likely quality or content, because as you can see, we're coming up on a floating landfill right here. Pretty sure I can already tell, guys, that I'm gonna have to pick up, because that looks significantly lower than where I'm at right here. I don't think there's any way I'm gonna be able to just step over that spillway. Probably will have to get out over here. Kind of disappointing seeing all this crap right here, but I mean, it's just got access to the city streets, and anytime there's a big rain, all the runoff water washes it right down in here, so it just happens. Yuck. Yeah, there was no way we were walking over that one, guys. Let's see if there's any bass in this pool. There was one. There was a bass in this pool, guys. That's sick. It's tiny, but still ate the bellows chatter. There we go. Little bellows chatter fish below that nasty spillway up top. That's the thing about those G-Crack soft plastics, man. I don't think I've thrown a soft plastics that fish will hold onto longer than these. I don't know if it's the scent or the profile or what have you, but that fish had it for a long time. A really, really long time before I set the hook. That might become a staple trailer for me on the back of those little bladed tiny chatters, guys. All right, we'll turn him loose. There he goes. And if you'll notice, this is clear again, guys. Up there where all those carp were, dirty. Below is not. It's pretty clean. It's looking like. So hopefully further down this way continues to be clean. Got one, guys. Wacky chatterfish. Or I'm sorry, wacky shot. Not a bad one either. Oh, he shook my worm though. Have to dig another one out. Chunky little fella. Y'all, there's not much more simple of a way to catch small water or skinny water bass than with a finesse drop shot setup. But I'm telling you guys, some of the fun is just seeing what lives in these waters and like mixing up your baits and seeing what they'll eat. And that little stick bait, wacky rigged on that drop shot hook, is dancing around really well, and I think it's helping me get some more bites this morning. And there's that little worm that they're eating. I wish that I had a full-size Senko on me right now to show you just how much smaller this is than a standard Senko. Yeah, went in past my waterproof socks there, boys. Don't let it fool you. Just because I'm in shorts doesn't mean this water's still in about 50 degrees. So we got hard bottom again, guys, and it looks clear. I'm gonna try to carefully pick my way through this pool, see if there's another solid bass lurking. Guys, head shaking one on the drop shot. Might be another solid one. Holy cow, guys. Bigger than the first one. Dude, That is a solid fish. That is a big fish. Holy cow. Don't go under there, don't go under there, don't go under there. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Dude, that might be like a 20-inch bass. That is just spinning me in circles right now. Come here, man. Holy cow. Wow. Out of a creek, guys. Look at this fish. Don't jump, got you before you did it. Look at that thing. Whoa, just a little stick bait clinging on to the top of his mouth right there. Right under the lip. That was a solid hook set. Y'all, that is a 19-inch tank from a creek. Y'all, I've been chasing some big creek bass all week since the weather's been fairly warm, and they've just been dodging everything that I've thrown at them. They've been running away from me, haven't been one to eat. So it feels really, really good to finally get this really solid one to commit to that tiny 2.5-inch Moondog BFS mini stick. And given the location and just the circumstances we're in, this fish is really big. Let her go back into that nasty water. There she goes. Holy cow. If you saw that fish sitting there, you'd be like, I have to catch it. Morning is made. Well guys, we came across one more spillway, and just Google mapping it even a little bit further downstream. Not sure that it's probably going to be worth heading down that way, but I might send it. Yeah, I'm standing here contemplating it. I might send it. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it a few more minutes. So I'm either gonna be down there fishing more, or I'm gonna be paddling back, one of the two. I've never fished this creek before, and the little chattergill got it done, and the wacky shot got it done. Completely blown away that actually pretty big one took a pass at that little 2.5-inch stick bait, but he did. Y'all, and if you're looking for the best way to support my channel, I have monthly BFS Big Bass contests, and all you have to do is buy one of my small baits and big fish rulers. It's a one-time purchase of $35, but that one-time purchase gets you future eligibility into all reoccurring BFS Big Bass monthly challenges, y'all. And you have the chance to win some really cool custom BFS prize packages. Go ahead and send me an email that I leave in the pinned comment below, guys. It's my Gmail account. You just message me, tell me you want in on the contest. I'll give you payment options. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal for options. You tell me which one's easiest for you, your shipping info, and I get it in the mail and you're in the game. I now have an ARC fishing discount code, which is so cool, because if you want to save 10% on anything on ARC's website, including their killer BFS gravity style reels, they both have an 8-to-1 and a 7-to-1 gear ratio now. So if y'all use code CB10, capital CB10 at arcrods.com, you can save 10% on your order, and you can also give me a small portion of it as well, which will go right back into this channel to making better content for y'all. But I had a ton of fun on this one, guys, and if y'all did too, please leave a like for me. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Feel free to talk with me about anything that y'all want to in the comments below. Check out links to gear and discount codes that I leave in the description above, guys. I have a Moondog discount code. If y'all want to check his website out, he has some killer little plastics, jigs, all kinds of goodies, topwater dragonflies. And check out the link that I leave to more BFS bass action on the playlist in my pinned comment below as well. But apart from all of that, thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all take her easy. We'll catch you on the next one. Guys, head shaking one on the drop shot. Might be another solid one. Holy cow, guys.